So self-esteem can't be just about me evaluating myself. It has to be useful in guiding my behavior in social ways that benefit me. And we all
Mm,
need to be accepted so that we have social connections and social support and we belong to groups and have friendships and romantic relationships. How do I know how I should act? If I pay attention to my self-esteem, I'm going to act better because the more people respond positively to me, the more I'm going to do those things. And I'm not doing them to have high self-esteem. I'm doing it because I'm feeling good about the fact, about myself, when I behave in socially positive, empathic, kind, caring, helpful ways. So I believe that self-esteem is inherently tied to our perceptions of how other people are responding to us.
that's fascinating because it certainly goes against, I suppose, the mainstream understanding of it. And
Yes.
I mean, I started many, many, many moons ago in the sort of world of online businesses. And there is a lot in the online business world, the self-esteem coaches and things like that. And preparing for our conversation, I actually went through a couple of websites just to try and sort of tease out what is it they mean by self-esteem. And the best that I can sort of alchemize the messages from 5 or 6 websites that I've looked at is essentially feeling good about yourself, full stop. There is no
Yes.
there is no the other half of depending on the situation. And I think it's that depending on the situation really changes not only what it does, but then only how we should apply it. Because at the end of the day, we are social creature. We haven't evolved to live all by ourselves. We just wouldn't be able to
That's right.
survive. So I suppose that mechanism of not measuring how we are, well, I suppose, yeah, the mechanism of measuring how we fit within the society or community that we live in
Yes.
is actually tied to our survival. So that would be
Yes.
a neater way of explaining the self-esteem. Because, like you say, it doesn't work as just feeling good about yourself. Because if you've been, a little prick to your husband or wife or, to your kid, or if you're starving because, I don't know, your car is broken, your fridge is broken, sitting there and feeling good about yourself really isn't going to do much at the time. Like, it's not a good time to feel good about yourself perhaps. So
And and there's so many programs have been developed for kids in particular that let's raise everybody's self-esteem. Everybody should feel good about yourself all the time, no matter what other people think. But that just doesn't make any sense because you have people feeling good about themselves who really, in a societal sense, shouldn't in a particular moment. It's okay to feel bad about yourself when you are doing things that make you unacceptable to other people. So to act like we all should feel good about ourselves no matter what, which is what a lot of those coaches say, doesn't make a bit of sense to me. Now, some of those self-esteem
no.
coaches really have a very even-handed view of it. They may not think about it the way that I do, but when you look at what they actually do to help people raise their self-esteem, they're actually doing things that are consistent with what I'm saying. They have people analyze, well, why do you think your self-esteem's low? Well, it's because I don't have any friends. I don't have the job I want. Okay, well, what can we do to get the friends, to get the job you want? If you do that, your self-esteem is going to go up. You're going to feel more valued. So some of the coaches actually take exactly the right approach to analyze what is the problem that's keeping your self-esteem low, and let's go in and try to fix that problem. Not try to just elevate your self-esteem and make you feel good no matter what.
Yeah, it's almost trying to give you tools to override your natural signaling, sort of the internal signaling system that is there for a reason. Okay, so if we've got this signaling system essentially that tells us, oi, Kat, oi, Mark, you are being little unkind recently because you're losing friends left, right, and center, for example. So if that system is starting to tell us essentially that, we are not doing that well in the community, I think part of the reason why perhaps people don't like to maybe link that with the self-esteem is because it feels a little bit oppressive. Like, it feels like we need to care about what people think. And there are so many people that say, oh, don't care, you shouldn't care about what they think. And there is a grain of truth in that, because again, we can overdo it, but not
Yes.
doing it altogether really isn't an option either.